8th, and I will be talking about my thoughts on the election. If you may not know, Joe Biden has won the election, uh, projected to win. Donald Trump may not like that, but that is true. He is projected to win Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Nevada, and yeah, that is pretty interesting, honestly. But we'll get into that later on. This video will be about my thoughts and what I think about the election, how it went down, and how close I was, and how close 270 to win was. And yeah. So, first we'll get into 270 to win. How close were they? I want to say they were pretty accurate. Like, if you don't include these battleground states, they got the election pretty much accurate. They predicted what blue states would go blue and what red states would go blue or red. And they didn't predict Arizona, Georgia, or Florida or North Carolina, but they still predicted the other states that they have. These were just toss-ups. This would go for either candidate. And yeah, and then right now, Joe Biden has. It depends on what you're looking at, honestly. It could have 279 to 290. Depends on what you're looking at. I think 279. But otherwise, I mean, yeah. So 270 to win, as you can see, it was a trusted source. Hopefully, the next election, it is correct or roughly correct. Yeah, I can use the 270 to win for next upcoming elections. So you know that. Obviously, numerous other sources were correct. We'll get into that later in another video. We'll talk about that later. But now I'll talk about my thoughts. Honestly, I'm very happy that Joe Biden won. I really wanted him to win. I predicted that he would win. I'm really glad the polls were not wrong again. I wish they weren't 100% right. You don't expect them to be, but they were pretty accurate. I think the most surprising state for all of them was not Texas, nor was it Florida. I think it was Georgia. The fact that Georgia right now is leading for batting by 0.2% is very, very surprising. I mean, I thought I was going to be like one of the earliest states to be called red. Toss-up states to be called red. But the fact that it's so close right now, it's going to go for a recount, is very surprising. Florida, I thought it would be the opposite. I thought it would also be close, but the fact that it was called pretty early in the race is all very shocking. Texas, I expected. I was hopeful, but I expected. Oh my god, my throat hurts right now, so I'm sorry if I'm sounding weird. Honestly, I think even with Georgia, Florida, the biggest shock, well, not really a shock, but upset, is the fact that Donald Trump is not conceded yet. The fact that he's still saying that, still going to the courts in numerous states of Pennsylvania, Nevada, Georgia, and many more, and that's very, very upsetting. I mean, we haven't had a president do this that hasn't conceded after, I don't think ever, maybe once, but after a long time. I can show you that there has been an incumbent president or a loser that has not conceded within 24 hours of him losing, him or her. If you look at George W. Bush, Jimmy Carter, there were incumbent presidents that lost their second term, but they still congratulated the loser, because we need this transfer of power, this peace transfer of power. If we're not able to do that, this country could go out of hand. And it's very depressing and sad that the president's still doing this. I mean, you gotta concede at some point. You can't be a sore loser and be like this. But otherwise, I could be going on for like hours and hours about why Trump is not doing well as a president right now. What he's doing is bad. But we'll talk. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna go on like that. It's okay. I told you. He will lose in the courts. We know that he has no evidence, so it's not worth it of wasting my breath on this. Uh, Obviously, AP or Associated Press and Fox News have called Arizona for Biden. Sorry, but CNN and Who's Somebody to Win and other news sources have not called Arizona. And I feel like that is a good thing because now if you see the past, sorry, 2 days, Arizona has been going down. Lead Arizona's lead for Joe Biden has been going down, and I could see Arizona go leaning red for Trump, which won't really affect the election. Obviously, it won't affect because we already won Pennsylvania, but it's still something shocking because most of these ballots that are being counted are mail-in votes, and everybody knows that most of the mail-in votes are Democratic, but the fact that for some reason in Maricopa County most of these mail-in ballots are red is kind of surprising. But it's okay if you lose Arizona. I'm not gonna sue them. But obviously, I think this did show what America was really about. This was true democracy, what the people actually wanted. This was not a landslide. This showed that people fought for what they wanted and wanted their voice to be heard through these ballots, through voting. Many people voted. Obviously, both candidates surpassed Obama in 2008. I think Obama got 68 million to 69 million votes, maybe less, I don't know. And both candidates have got 70 plus million and counting. So that also shows how many people are really tuned into this election. I'm happy for that. But obviously, again, whoever the loser is, you gotta accept that. Whoever the winner is, you gotta accept that. And hopefully, this country doesn't get more polarized. Hopefully, Joe Biden's able to bring back the nation closer than it was before. And yeah, I mean, these are just my thoughts. I can go into the Senate and House, obviously, but in a different video. I've been taking, I think, a 3-day break just because of the tensions. I was too stressed out about it. But yeah, see ya. Thank you for listening. Go subscribe or like if you want. I don't care. Yeah, bye. Thanks.